Hi and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I wanted to talk to you about low light plants. So when I first started buying plants, I bought Aglaonema and Zanzibar and Sansevieria and some ferns, even some Diplobacia, hoping that they would be okay in the low light areas of my home. And after a couple of weeks, they weren't. They just weren't drying out fast enough. They started dropping leaves. I had a rubber tree. Google said that the rubber tree was low light. It just dropped leaves. It couldn't survive in the middle of my house. So instead of trying to find low light plants for the areas of my house that lack the lighting, I do a rotation. So this peace lily here is growing really well. It's got new growth on it. This is a new leaf here. It's quite healthy. It doesn't stay here permanently. On Sunday, I swap it with my Rhaphidophora, and I do that every single Sunday. It's not a big deal to swap because I just take this peace lily into the lounge room where my Rhaphidophora is. That lounge room has a north-facing window and it gets lots of indirect bright light throughout the whole year. So this plant just swaps with the Rhaphidophora. I have Peperomia on my table here. I'll show you. So I have this little, where is it? There, Peperomia. Excuse the bottle of pesticide, that's from a previous video. The little Peperomia on the table here. That one swaps with my watermelon Peperomia. And then that Peperomia goes in on the windowsill of the north-facing lounge room, and so forth. And there's only actually a few plants in the house. So over here in the corner, you can see Sansevieria. That Sansevieria in that basket stays there permanently. It doesn't move. It doesn't grow either though, which is fine. I got it big enough. I had it outside. I got it big enough to be happy with it. And then I like the way it looks. And then I put it there. There's no new growth ever. I water it maybe once every 3 months. It wouldn't dry out enough in the middle of the house anyway. So it doesn't get regular watering. I also have a fiddle leaf fig near my front door. It can't survive there permanently, so I have two fiddle leaf figs. I have one on the outside of my front door, which gets direct morning light, which it loves, and then I have one on the inside of my door, which is through frosted glass. It doesn't get as much light, but it doesn't seem to drop leaves either, and every Sunday they swap. The only thing about swapping your plants inside and outside is be careful with pests, okay? My front door just has a fiddle leaf fig. It doesn't have other plants bunched around it, because if I put my one fiddle leaf fig outside and the other one inside, and then I swap them, I'm bringing potentially spider mites, mealybugs, all of that sort of stuff into the house, thrips. I don't want to do that. So my front door just has one plant near it, which is a fiddle leaf fig, and it rotates every single Sunday. And I find that easier than trying to find low light plants and them slowly deteriorating over a few weeks because the lighting just is too much, or buying a low light plant and then it just doesn't grow and you always have this really small plant that gets leggy, doesn't grow, looks horrible. So that's one strategy that I have that seems to work for me, and I hope you've got a strategy for the low light areas of your house. If you do, please share them below for others. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy and happy growing.